Namaste children, welcome to today's maths class. I hope you are safe in the home. Please take necessary precautions to get away from the COVID-19. And myself, Venkatraman Reddy, and I am going to teach your maths today. I hope you are discussing in the previous class with the Srinivas sir, chapter 9, boxes and sketches. We will continue the same chapter, boxes and sketches, chapter 9, class 5. So what you studied in the previous class? Sweet box, the shape of the sweet box, or what you studied, the floor maps of a house, and some 3D shapes, 2D shapes, 3D and 2D. So what are 3D shapes? The shapes which are obtained by folding a 2D shape in the proper way, we get a new shape. That 3D shape, those shapes are known as 3D shapes. Now what is 3D and 2D? 3D and 2D. What are those? 2D means two-dimensional. D stands for dimensional. 3D means three-dimensional figures. Dimensions means what? Measurements. Dimensions means measurements. Two dimensions means what it is. If you see what it is, a paper. If you see a paper of your textbook, what is the shape of the paper of your textbook? It is plain in shape. That is, it is a two-dimensional figure. It has only two dimensions. What are the two dimensions? This is a length of the paper and this is width or the breadth of the paper. So such objects like what we studied in the lower classes, like square, rectangle, triangle, and all those things we studied. So those figures are known as what? Two-dimensional figures. Two-dimensional figures means they have only two measurements, length and breadth or width. So then what are three-dimensional figures? See here, for example, you see here, this is it is what? A two-dimensional figure. If you fold it properly, we will get what? A three-dimensional figure like this. A three-dimensional figure we will get. So what we call this three-dimensional figure? It is a cube. What is this? It is a cube. So if you see the faces of the cube, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 faces are there. 6 faces. What is the shape of each face of a cube? It is a square. What is a square? A quadrilateral in which all the sides are equal, or a polygon in which all the sides are equal and all angles are equal. Such polygon is known as, or such quadrilateral. Here polygon in the sense quadrilateral means here only 4 sides are there. 4 sides are equal in length and 4 angles will be equal. Each angle is equals to 90 degrees. That figure is known as square. So when we fold properly a plane figure, we are getting a three-dimensional figure. Now what are the 3 dimensions? So far we have studied only 2 dimensions, that is length and breadth. Now what is the third dimension? It is the height of the figure. Height. You see here, this is this measurement is known as height, and this is what it is, width, and this will call it as what? Length. Or this is width and this is the length. So what are the 3 dimensions for a three-dimensional figure? Length, breadth or width, and the height. Breadth or width and the height are the 3 dimensions of the three-dimensional figure. Now our topic, it is a three-dimensional figure, that is a deep drawing of a cube. Now you see here, what is the shape of this box? It is a box and it is known as a cuboid. This shape it is known as a cuboid. It too has 6 faces are there, but 6 faces are we have, that is rectangular faces are there, rectangular faces. And as usual for a cube and rectangle we have 6 faces are there. And here what we call these lines are known as edges, or we call these lines are known as edges. How many edges we have here? It is you see 1 2 3 4 and then 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 edges are there, and we call these corners are known as vertices of the cuboid or a cube, if we consider cube or a cuboid. So we have 8 vertices, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8 vertices, 6 faces and 12 corners are there, 12 corners, so 12 edges are there for a cube. And this is also, you have studied what is the shape of this one? It is a cylinder. This is a cylinder, and different shapes you have studied, like what it is, a cone you have studied, a sphere you have studied. You see a ball looks like what? A sphere. Ball looks like what? A sphere. All these are 3-dimensional shapes which we studied in the previous class. Now our present concept is a deep drawing of a cube. A deep drawing of a cube. So here Saumitro and his friends made deep drawings of a cube. Saumitro and his friends made deep drawings of a cube. These are the drawings. So they made some of the cubes like we have got here. It is 7 figures are there, like A, B, C, D, E, F and G. Observe these figures. Which of the following drawings look correct to you, and discuss. Which of these followings are correct? Correct in the sense, which of these figures represents a cube? Why they represents cube? And which of them are, why they are not cubes? Why they are not cubes? You discuss. Then can you add some lines to make drawing F for this drawing? By adding some lines, can you draw some lines to make drawing F into a deep drawing of a cube? By drawing a few more lines to this F, is it possible to draw a cube from figure F? That we will discuss. Here it is. Now it is, observe the figures carefully. What is a cube? It should have 6 faces and all the edges are equal in length. The 6 faces are square shaped faces. And they will have all the edges are equal in length. Equal in length is one, and they have, it is a 3-dimensional figure. It should have 3 dimensions: length, breadth and height. Length, breadth and height. Now discuss one by one each one. See the first bit. It is, we have, what is the shape of this figure? It is looks like a plane figure. It is a plane figure. You see here, this is a plane figure where we have, this will give you length and this will give you what it is, a breadth. Only we have 2 dimensions are there. Therefore this is a plane figure, that is a 2-dimensional figure. Figure A is a 2-dimensional figure. It means that it is not a 3-dimensional figure. It is not a 3-dimensional figure means it is not a cube. So figure A is not a cube. Why? It is a 2-dimensional figure. Next come to B. So what about B here? It is, so if you observe the figure B here, though it looks like, see, this is the, what it is, this is width and this is the height, and this will consider as the length, or see, this is the length or width. So here we have, though it looks like a 3-dimensional figure, if you see the, what it is, the edges of this figure are not equal in length. Here the edges are not equal, therefore it is also not a cube. So A is not a cube, B is also not a cube. A is not a cube and B is also not a cube. Then discuss C. So C also, it looks like a hut. So it is also a 3-dimensional figure. You see here, for this face, this is one of the face of the cube, this 3-dimensional figure. But you see the sides of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each side we have a square. That square will have only 4 sides. but here we have 5 sides are there. Those 5-sided figure is known as a pentagon, means this is not a square shape. This is not a square. This face is not a square. Though it is a 3-dimensional figure, but one surface or one face of the 3-dimensional figure is not a square. Therefore, C is also not a cube. C is not a cube. Why C is not a cube? Because this face is not the square shaped face. It is it is having 5 sides. It is a pentagon. Next, come to bit D. Bit D. You see here, it is a 3-dimensional figure. This is width, height, and this is length. We have 3 dimensions are there. If you observe carefully, neatly, we will find all the faces looks like square shaped, and all the what it is. What I would say is edges all are equal. All the edges are equal in length. Therefore, figure D is a cube. Figure D is a cube. Why it is a cube? It has all square shaped faces and all the edges are equal in length. Next, come to figure E. So if you observe this one also, here see, this is the length, height, and this is the width. If you observe all these faces, this is a 3-dimensional figure. So it is also having square shaped faces and all the lengths of the edges are equal in length. Therefore, this is also a cube. Then what about F? F, it is a quadrilateral. It is a quadrilateral, 4-sided figure. It is a plane figure. It is not a 3-dimensional figure. Why? It is a 2-dimensional figure. It has only 2 dimensions. Next, what about G? So G, if you observe here, though it looks like what it is a 3-dimensional figure, you see the top surface and this surface side, both are rectangular shape, and this is looks like a square. It is a 3-dimensional shape. It is called a cuboid. It is called a cuboid, but it is not a cube. Why it is not a cube? Because all the faces are not squared faces. All the faces of this 3-dimensional figure are not squared faces. Hence, G is not a cube. So now what are the cubes? Here, which of the following drawings look correct to you? Discuss. So E and D both are the cubes, others they are not cubes. So I hope you understand. Like this, you draw in your classwork, and for each figure write the reason whether it is a cube or not. If it is not a cube, write the reason. If it is a cube, write the reason in the classwork. Next question, it is, see, can you add some lines to make drawing F? So this is drawing F. To make this drawing F into a deep drawing of a cube, by adding some of the lines to this figure F, can we convert this to what? A cube or not? We will discuss. Yes, we see here like this. You draw one line, and you draw here, it is one line, and this is one line, you draw it. So a simple figure I am drawing. So it also looks like what? A cube. So here also, this also will looks like what? A cube. So I am drawing a rough figure. You see here, the correct figures you will find in the textbook. So we will get what? Yes, we will get a cube. So here, see this, like this, if you draw, definitely we will get a cube. Definitely we will get a cube. See here, I am drawing, right? So like this we will draw, and we will get a cube. Yes, yes. So by drawing this this 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 lines to the figure F, we will get a deep drawing of a cube. So I hope you understand a deep drawing of a cube, identifying which of the figures are cubes and which of the figures are not cubes. A cube is a 3-dimensional figure with 6 faces or squares, and all the edges are equal in length. Here in this question, D and E are the cubes. F, we made this cube for the second question by drawing some of the lines. Is it clear, children? What is the difference between a two-dimensional figure and a three-dimensional figure? And how to identify a cube from the given figures, and how to make a figure F, that is when one plane figure, one square is given, how to make it a cube by drawing some of the additional lines. Is it clear, children? Yes. Now we have in page number 131 one puzzle is there. This cutout is folded to make a cube. So here count 6 square faces are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. On all the 6 faces we have some dots are there. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots, 6, 5 and 4 dots. So I made a little bit similar to this what it is cutout. You see here, this is the cutout. Using this cutout, that is which of these are the correct deep drawings of the cube. So you are given 5 deep drawings of cube with the dots on the top surfaces. So using this cutout, which one is satisfied from these 5 deep drawings cube? So for that what we will do, see on the top surface what it is, 2 is there. Try to make fold this with having 2 dots on the top surface. You see here, now this is a cube. Now this is a cube with what it is 2 dots on the top surface. Now we compare with this. When 2 dots are there at here, this is the face. When the 2 dots are there on the top surface, so here like this we have 2 dots are there on the top surface. Then what it should be? See here we have 1 dot is there front. On the side we have 3 dots are there. See side 3 dots. Therefore it is 2 dots on the top surface, 1 dot is there on the front surface, and side we have 3 dots is there. So this cutout will represent what it is. A is represented by that cutout. Similarly, check for B. So now B on the top surface we have what it is, 1 is there. So you fold it the cube. See that 1 dot should be there on the top surface. Now see here, this is 1 dot. You place it like this. Now compare. So this is 1 dot is there, and here what this it is. See this is 1 dot, and here front surface we should have 2 dots are there. But the side we have 4 dots are there. Here it is only 3 dots are there. Therefore it does not looks that which one, the cutout will not be satisfied by the figure B. Next it is what about C? So on the top surface we have 6 dots are there. See this is the face with the 6 dots. See it clear? This is the face with the 6 dots. So now we place it like this. Then you see here we have 6 faces, 6 dots are there on this, and then what we have, see here 6 dots, and then here we have 2 dots are there, but this side we have 3 dots are there, but here how many dots are there? 5 dotted faces there, 5 dotted face. So front we have 2 dots, on the top we have 6 dots are there like this if we keep. Therefore what I mean to say it is, this is does not representing the cube of the given cutout. Then D figure, on the top surface we have 4 dots are there. See here, this is the top surface with the 4 dots. Now you see here, this is our figure. So now here what it should be, it should be what it should be when it is like this. 4 dots are there here like this, 4 dotted figure. Then front we have 6, but in the question it is given 6, whereas here it is given 5. Or if you turn like this, you see here, this is our figure. If you turn, so 4 dots on the top surface, 5 dots in the front surface, and 1 dot in the, that is side surface. So this figure is satisfied, the given cutout is satisfied by this figure. What about E? On E we have what it is, 6 dots are there. Again you see here, this is with the 6 dots. See here, this is 6 dots. When I place here like this, 6 dots, So front surface we have 5 are there, but here it is given 2 dots. If I keep like this, you see here, if I place like this, this dotted figure, 6 dots on the top surface and 2 dots on the front and 3 dots on the side surface. So this figure is also satisfied by the given cutout. So now which figures are satisfied by the given cutout? A, comma, D and E. These figures are satisfied by the cutouts. If you want, please make like this folder or make one cube and keep the dots as per that question, and you fold this to get what? A cube with the numbers. See here, this is the top surface having 2 dots, and this is 3 dots, and this is 1 dot. It is satisfied. And this one, what it is, D, we should have 4 dots on the top surface. So this is with 4 dots on the top surface and 1 dot on the left, that is side surface, 5 dots on the front surface we have. Then with 6 dots we have, that is for 6 dots, this is the figure. So 6 dots, front we have 3 dots, top we have 6 dots, and front we have 2 dots, and side we have 3 dots are there. So that figure is also satisfied the correct deep drawing of the given cutout. Like this, you make one cube with the cardboard sheet and you can check it. You can draw some more like this and you can check it. Draw, here we have 5 deep drawings are there. More you can draw by changing the these dots on the surfaces, and you check it. Thereby you will get the clarity. Clear, children? Did you understand? Now we will see a simple way to draw a cube. You see the textbook, page number 131. So Chanda wants to make a deep drawing of this cube. See the figure, see the page number 131 in textbook. So what she did, she has drawn 2 squares. One is front face, the other one is back face. Front face and back face, 2 squares like this. Then she joined the corners of those 2 squares. She joined the corners of those 2 squares and she got this, what it is, a cube. She got this cube. Similarly, in the same way, make a deep drawing of a box which looks like this. So this box, it is in the shape of what? A cuboid. How to draw a cuboid? A simple way to draw a cuboid. So what Chanda she made, she has drew 2 squares like this. Those 2 squares has one front face and the other one is what it is, the other one it is a back face, and then she joined the corners of that squares. See here. So by joining these 2 corners, we'll get what? A cube. The 4 corners, 4 we'll get a cube. So what she did, we will try one more. So she took 1 square as front surface and the other side as the back surface. And she drew like this. She joined the 2 corners like this. This is 1 and this is 2, 3 or 4. So like this, by joining we will get what? A cube. Simple way to draw the cube. What is the simple way to draw a cube? Draw 2 squares. This is like this. Draw any 2 squares with the one. We will treat the one as the front surface, the other one as the back surface or back face. Join those corners. We will get what? A cube. So like this, we will get a cube. Right? Draw 2 squares, one front square and one back square. Then join the corners of those squares. We will get a cube. Then we have one question is there. In the same way, make a deep drawing of a box which looks like this, looks like this. It is given in the textbook question. Textbook one box is given like this. We have a rectangular surface is there. A rectangular face is there on this like this. So how to draw what? One box like this. Like join this. So now by joining this we got a box. How to draw this box? We can see here. So here you take two rectangles you take and join the corners of those two rectangles. We will get the box like that. You see here it is this is a simple way to draw. Let's say I am drawing two rectangles and I joined the corners 1, 2, 3 and it is 4. We will get a deep drawing of that box. If we take a slant like this, two rectangles slantly you take, we will get the box. So take one more rectangle. It is what I mean to say, it is like this and join the corners. We will get what? A box type. So this is a box type, which is a cuboid, as I have shown you in the beginning of the class. With this figure we get a box type figure will get with the two rectangles. Is it clear, children? So to draw this kind of box, what we will take two rectangles and then we will join the corners. I hope you understand today's concept and your homework is it is complete page number 130 and 131 in your classwork. So this is your homework. So what is your homework? Complete the page number 130 and 131 which is there in the textbook. What we have discussed here in the class, that you complete it in the textbook. Sorry, if it is possible, complete it in the textbook. So wherever it is not possible, please write in the notes, classwork notes. So today what we discussed, a deep drawing of a cube and a simple way to draw a cube, identifying with the cutouts that cutout suits to which cube. I hope you understand. Thank you very much. Please take care. Thank you once again.